Oh, we zijn er weer. Dat was heel raar. Ik moet heel eventjes de setting even snel wat doen. Oh, omdat ik live ben kan ik niet. Hij is heel erg fijn. Nou, dat maakt niet uit, dan fix ik dat zo meteen. Dan gaan we nu verder met de tweede. De tweede ghost video. Sorry dat ik je mute en alles, maar ik moest even wat dingen regelen. Oké, nou, we gaan weer naar de tweede video. Let's go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Found footage. The UK ghost hunting channel Paranormal Investigations Incorporated is investigating an old abandoned church surrounded by a graveyard. Allegedly, the church was almost burnt down in 1971. Some say it was because of rumors of occult meetings and activity taking place inside the building. The remaining structure is said to be intensely haunted. The Paranormal Investigations guys catch some odd activity, including some strange spirit box responses.
And is it true that there's witchcraft associated with this church?
Then they hear this.
Ja, je hoort duidelijk dat ze zegt van yes sir. Dat er gewoon iemand die er niet bij hoort, zeg maar, een vrouwelijke stem, die reageert met yes sir. Je hoort een bel. Dat hoorde je natuurlijk. Ik vertel het, dit is gewoon dubbel op, maar je hoort die bel terwijl er geen bel is. Volgens mij. Ik weet niet, maar het is...
Now keep in mind, this church was nearly burnt to the ground and has been abandoned for almost 50 years. Church bells no longer function. And then things get truly bizarre.
Whoa. No, that's not funny. I hope you caught that on camera then. I don't know if I caught it on camera. That's just not funny. That means someone's someone about. That is getting a bit scary now. I'd like to know where they are though. Is that alright?
See anyone in the car park?
No, there's no cars. Oh, I did catch that.
Now, what's really strange here is that this is not a window with a light shining through it. This is a concrete stand used for lighting candles in remembrance of the dead. So just where is this light coming from? The guys start to get a bit freaked out. They decide to just end the investigation.
Jake and I both felt there was something lurking in the shadows, and we decided to cut this investigation short and leave it for another day.
And the video stops there. At least that's what the Paranormal Investigations Inc. team thought. They edited the video and posted it to YouTube. Then they received a very strange comment. YouTube viewer Anthony James commented, quote, "At 6:35 when you pan left through the church, there's a shadow or dark figure that backs out of the doorway. Is this one of you guys or what?"
Okay.
At first, the Paranormal Investigations Inc. guys replied that they still just can't see it. But take a look for yourself.
Ja, in de deuropening, zag het. Dat schaduw.
Did you see it?
Ja.
A strange shadow figure seems to be peeking out at them,
Juist.
but ducks back inside when spotted by the camera. Now, it should be noted again that Paranormal Investigations Inc. never pointed this figure out in their video. And they didn't even notice it after editing and posting.
Ook gewoon niet.
The figure was spotted by a very observant.
Dat is toch raar dat je gewoon terwijl je aan het editen bent. Net zoals dat ik deze. Ja, dus deze stream hoef ik eigenlijk niet te editen, want hij gaat zo op YouTube. Maar het is toch raar gewoon dat je je stream, of tussen, je bent de video aan het editen en gewoon, ja. Dan zie je nog die schouder zie je niet. Terwijl je gewoon in je edits kun je gewoon met lijntjes meekijken wat er gebeurt. Dan moet je dat toch zien. Of, nou ja, een beetje raar. Maar verder. Oh.
YouTube viewer. Ghost in the Machine. Reddit user MRB99 posted an odd video that he recorded late one night in his Tesla M3 automobile.
Okay.
He was in the car with his daughter when the front sensor picked up this.
Dat is raar. Het scherm geeft hij een ghost aan, of het is een persoon die er staat.
MRB99 says that he just assumed it was a software glitch, even though his daughter, who was in the car with him at the time, was freaking out and thought it might be something paranormal. Apparently the Reddit group Our Ghosts agrees, because this post has racked up over 1,500 upvotes. Strangest of all, I contacted MRB99 on Reddit, and 1 month later, this potential glitch in the Tesla software has never occurred again.
Okay, yeah.
So did the Tesla sensors detect a ghost on this night? You decide. When one door closes and opens.
Oh yeah.
This video by the YouTube channel PXTV may be one of the most compelling paranormal videos I've ever seen. Because it was broadcast 100% live.
Alright, and while we're walking through, I'm gonna get some shout outs. Hey Renee, hey Elijah. If you want a shout out, say me in the chat. Leah Wiggett, thank you for your super chat donation. We need 9 more. What the hell was that?
At some point, the investigators hear a bang and then realize that a door that they'd left open earlier is now mysteriously shut.
Alright, so that door was open, weren't it? Yeah, right, so let's leave that door open. We'll just stand around and we'll see if we can debunk it.
They begin recording the door and ask the spirit to close it.
Oh my god, it's going! It's going!
Dat snap ik niet. Waarom ga je vragen aan een ghost of die de deur dicht wil doen? Kijk, dat je dat doet, dat je al sowieso op pad gaat om überhaupt een ghost een geest te zien, dat is al 1 ding. Maar dat je dan vraagt of die de deur dicht wil doen, daar kan ik niet meer bij. Dat denk ik bij, waarom vraag je dat? Maar oké, ik zal aan mij liggen misschien.
Oh my god!
It's just
What? Oh my god! Oh my What the hell?
And as it opens,
I am freaking out.
open the door fully so
I am legitimately freaking out. Slam the door in my face, come on! Come on! Oh my god! What the hell?
That's crazy. And as it opened again.
What the hell is going on?
On their live feed on YouTube, PXTV proves that there are no wires and nothing else sketchy attached to the door.
Look, I'll show you the door as close as I can, right? From bottom, there's no string or wire. There's nothing attached to this door on this side. I'm going to show them in a minute. I'm just showing them that there's nothing attached to this door, string or wire or anything of that nature. And I'll show you behind. Clearly see, there's nobody there. This red wire, I'm quite happily move it out of the way, just in case you think it's being pulled. There we go. So there's absolutely nothing on the floor. Nothing.
And they get several more dramatic, unexplained door slams on their live stream.
Yeah, this is live. This is happening raw, uncut, in the moment. What you are seeing is what we're seeing as it happens, you guys. The door's going. Oh my god. What the hell? And I'll just show you. There's nobody in there. There's nobody in here, you guys. Absolutely nobody. This is unbelievable.
Now, maybe the door closing on its own could be explained by the wind or air currents. But what if the door opens? Because in the same live stream, this.
It's opening.
Open the door.
You can see the crack in this door here. Oh, you can see the door is moving.
Don't you be jumping back. I say open it.
Thank you so much, keep going.
Oh.
Ik snap het niet. Waarom vraag je dat?
Just show that there's nobody in this room.
Okay.
Nobody in this room.
There's nobody in here, look.
Get behind the door. Get behind the door. There's nobody in here.
Oh, slippy. Sorry, guys. I nearly slipped then.
There's nobody in this room.
There's nobody here.
It's just us. Just me and Natasha. What the
It's open.
hell? Oh my god. What?
Oh.
Right, quick.
Nobody
in here, you guys. Check behind the door real quick. Just to show, just to debunk. Nobody in here. Spin all around the room as fast as you can. There's no person in here. There's nobody in here.
Als je thuis bent ook, trap je dan ook die deur in. Ik bedoel, het is niet jouw huis. Je bent in een huis dat verlaten is. En trap je die deur in. What the fuck, waarom zou je dat doen?
Well done, Spirit.
Thank you so much. We've actually caught it on camera opening for the first time. That's the first time tonight we actually caught the door opening.
That has made me all jittery.
Oh my god. God, what the hell is going on?
You can actually watch this video on YouTube with the live chat archive from the original live broadcast. So did PXTV catch real paranormal activity on their live stream? Let me know what you think. Standing in the shadows. Reddit user Izzy Reptilia says that she and her friends were touring an abandoned and supposedly haunted mental hospital in Valencia, Spain. As their tour guide is showing them around, Izzy catches something truly chilling on video.
Oh, ik zag schaduw daarachter.
Did you see it?
Ja. Ik zie het duidelijk. Hier, je ziet zo'n schaduw lopen. Kom maar voorbij lopen, niks aan de hand. Ja, dat was wel
Some
gek,
shadowy figure seems to walk across the hallway, right behind them. Izzy didn't notice the strange figure until she reviewed her footage later. Eye on the ball. YouTuber Franco TV is exploring an allegedly haunted graveyard, the Weeping Angel Cemetery. As he explores, he begins to hear strange noises coming from one of the cemetery burial crypts and focuses his camera towards the building.
Of doe je het confused?
What the hell was that?
Ja, ik hoor wel wat geluid, man. Ja, inderdaad, ik hoor
He catches a bizarre scream, and then something even more unexplainable.
Ja, je zag schouder voorbij rennen.
A shadow seems to pass between Frank and the mausoleum. Frank seems to believe that the light has simply flickered. But when the clip is slowed down, you can see that a shadow actually travels from right to left, right in front of him. So, Frank decides to try an experiment at the mausoleum. A creepy test recommended by a viewer.
Right now I'm inside of the mausoleum and I have a really cool idea that I wanted to try. In fact, it's not even my idea. I want to give a big shout out to Brian because Brian threw out this idea and he was like, Frank, you should use a ball and put it onto the floor and seeing if it moves without you being anywhere near it. And then I'm just putting it right in the center of the mausoleum here, see? This mausoleum. So, I have this night vision camera that I'm going to be pointing right over here in the center. And so basically, I'm going to put the ball right here. Now there's a big wall up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. See? There's a...
Maar weet je wat het is? Hij gaat nu die bal neerleggen. Oké. Weet het. En dan verwacht hij dat een geest, zeg maar, die bal beweegt. Maar als je zo kijkt, nu ik hem hier pauze heb gezet, je ziet heel deze omgeving boven is open. Dus het kan ook gewoon door de wind komen. Het wil niet per se zeggen dat hij echt een ghost is. Dus ja, weet je, ik ben een beetje sceptisch daarover. Sceptisch, zo moeilijk hè, ik kom gewoon niet uit mijn woorden. Maar ja, ik weet niet. Ik vind het een beetje, ja. Ik kan er niet echt uitkomen of het echt of nep is.
Big mausoleum wall here, and the only way air could come is through that area, which would probably hit wind chimes. And over here is just a big cutoff area. So I'm going to be putting the ball right here in the center. So the night vision is going to definitely be able to see the ball. So I'm going to leave the ball there for now. I'm going to start looking around.
Dit bedoel ik dus. Dit kan gewoon door wind komen. Het hoeft niet per se door een geest te zijn. Dus ja, ik weet niet. Deze vind ik denk dat deze nep is.
I had that one on the line. I know I did. I put it on the line on purpose. I'm going to put it back on the line so that way I'm able to tell that, to see if it moved.
Frank leaves again, and more bizarre activity with the ball is captured on his night vision camera.
Ja, ik weet niet. Zou er wind kunnen komen? Ik zou ook niet dat door een feest, ik weet niet. Deze is lastig te beoordelen.
Alright, yep, the ball definitely moved. I had this ball over here, and then it moved back over there.
So, did Franco TV capture evidence of a haunted graveyard and unexplained ball movement? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Hoorde je dat? Dat ging iets niet goed in de edit van Nuketop5, maar we gaan er nog eentje doen. Of we toch bezig zijn, hè? Gaan we gewoon er nog eentje doen.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Living doll.
Oh ja, tuurlijk.
Over on the channel Spooky Links, a guy named Gerald investigates pretty much everything paranormal. He goes on ghost hunts, he does Ouija board sessions, and he even buys dolls off of eBay that the original owners claim are haunted.
Okay, so I did it again. I bought myself another haunted doll quote. They've been saying that there's some kind of weird, scary haunting thing going on with it. Do I believe it's actually a spirit haunting inside this doll? Probably not. I'm not quite sure what I think ghosts are, but we'll see.
To test the so-called haunted doll, Gerald decides to do an EVP session.
Just come out and say hello.
Jij gaat nu zeg maar
Do you know that you're dead?
vragen stellen en alles en gaat hij terugspoelen en...
When he plays the recording back,
Ja, precies.
things get weird.
I heard some squeaks, listen. Just come out and say hello.
Dan luister.
Like it was like a weird faint meh 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 or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know that you're dead?
What the fuck?
Is there any...
Maar dat is wel creepy. Je hoort gewoon duidelijk iemand, een demonachtig persoon. Hoor je gewoon echt schreeuwen gewoon. What the fuck? Ja, ik weet niet. Het klinkt allemaal zo... Ja, best wel echt. Maar oké, we gaan verder.
You want to say to anyone? Okay, if you notice I have goosebumps all over. Like look, they're like literally I have so much goosebumps. I mean I'm freaking out.
But it gets even stranger. Gerald claims that late at night, he has started to hear what sounds like the doll moving. To test this bizarre idea, he places the doll on his floor and spreads powder all around it. The idea being that if the doll moves, the powder would be disturbed.
Ja, precies.
He films the doll overnight.
Yo, dat is wel creepy,
At around
dat was wel creepy. Je zag gewoon duidelijk dat hij zijn kop, zeg maar, dat hij keek in de camera van, oh shit, ik word gefilmd, ik ga weer terug liggen. Dat, ja, ik weet niet. Het kan natuurlijk weer ook zijn dat ze met touw dat doen, maar ja, ik weet niet. Het is lastig te beoordelen, maar het is wel fucking creepy. Dat die clown gewoon, die pop gewoon letterlijk zo in de camera zit.
20 minutes past midnight, the doll seems to raise its head for a quick look at the camera. Since this video, Gerald has been studying and recording the doll for months, and he's caught some other truly strange occurrences.
Okay. I don't really know what's supposed to be done here. I don't know how this is supposed to react.
Ja, zie je? Toch gewoon zijn hoofd op.
I really shouldn't just do this in the bathroom. I'm gonna...
Hij zegt, ik zal dit niet doen in de badkamer. Nee lul, je moet het sowieso niet doen. Waarom zou je dat doen? Waarom koop je een pop van eBay om vervolgens te kijken of die demonisch is, of er geest in zit? Waarom? Ik snap je gewoon niet, waarom doe je dat? Even serieus. Waarom zou je dat doen?
So, did Gerald catch a haunted doll on camera? Or is he just pulling our strings? You decide. Over on his channel Spooky Links, you can check out Gerald's weekly updates about the allegedly haunted doll and see his continuing investigations. Truth and consequences. This next clip was sent in by Nuketop5 viewer Sarah Baranski. Now, this video is shrouded in a bit of mystery in that I just can't seem to find the original video. And Sarah, who submitted the video, says that she's also searched all over for the original clip with no luck.
Okay.
So, the story goes that apparently the woman in the video was working the overnight cleaning shift in an old empty house. She claimed that she regularly experienced absolutely terrifying paranormal encounters during her nightly shift. But no one believed her.
Waarom zou je dat doen, man?
So, one night after being challenged by her friends...
Dat snap ik niet. Je werkt in de nacht in een verlaten huis. Ik bedoel, kijk, dat is het eerste. Het is sowieso het geld niet waard. Ik bedoel, ik zou een andere baan gaan zoeken als ik daar was. Ten tweede, als je weet dat die haunted is, waarom blijf je daar werken? Ga ander werk zoeken.
She went to the house, left off all the lights, and live-streamed the whole thing to her friends on Snapchat.
Right, I'm gonna go open this door now.
Video's editing voor
You see some shadows, but that is me putting my phone in my other arm. Right. What?
Je hebt duidelijk geklopt, Jot. Dat hoor je.
God. Sounds like there's something in that bedroom. Sometimes it opens the door for you.
Kijk, hier
But
weer.
if you're in the...
Ik had in de vorige video, had ik het toch over accent. Deze vrouw, Sarah, die heeft echt een accent. Dus die moet echt gewoon ergens van Manchester of zo komen of ergens waar ze accent heeft. Ja, het klinkt gewoon zo grappig. Gewoon de manier hoe zij Engels praat. Ja, het is gewoon echt dat je denkt van... ik vind het gewoon grappig. Het heeft echt zo'n accentje. Gewoon, ja, het klinkt... Maar je hoort ook dat het een oudere vrouw is. Je hoort dat het best wel een vrouw op leeftijd is. Met zo'n stem. Maar, oké, we gaan verder.
Can you open my door, please?
Waarom vraag je dat? Waarom vraag je
That's the attic.
De attic. Hoor je?
That must be top of the...
Ja, je vraagt het zelf om. Je vraagt het
Come on, Kelly, you've been in here 1,000 fucking times. Come on. I'm gonna go into Philip's bedroom now.
zoveel schelden. Alle piepies zijn gewoon dat ze verscholden.
Now I want to go back down now. I want to go back down now, seriously, and I dare twatting move.
Nou, ga je naar beneden.
Hello? I'm sorry for camera checking, but it's big mistake this doing this cleaning at night.
Ja,
stupid mistake.
Zeker.
Right, I'm coming back to the stairs. Hell!
What?
Oh God! Oh man!
Wat? Hoe? Wat? Ik bedoel, hoe komt die teddybeer daar? Je zag duidelijk gewoon dat iemand die teddybeer gooide. Die gooide die teddybeer zo de kamer heen. What the fuck?
Oh, no, I don't want my mum because she's an ass, but there you go.
Zoals jij alleen.
Come on, I'm going to man up now. Well, not man up because I'm a woman. I'm going to woman up now. Come on.
Wat?
Can anybody hear what I can hear?
Je hoeft gewoon sleutels in je weer gaan. Ja, dat hoorde ik, mevrouw.
Can you hear it, Chris?
Nou,
That's it. Hold on, let me go. Alright, just leave me alone for 5 till I get downstairs, please. Just leave me alone. Somebody's just said something to me. Who's on?
Je hoort mensen praten gewoon.
Oh, I'm gonna shit myself.
Zoals het alleen is.
What? Right, I'm coming out, wherever you are.
Wow.
This isn't funny no more. This is not...
Je hoort gewoon duidelijk eerst mensen praten. En dan hoor je gewoon gegrom. What the fuck? Dat is best creepy.
funny.
Zeker niet grappig.
Right, I've just shut door. Bed, I'm gonna sit on the bed. I daren't move. I want to go down. What the was that?
Ja, echt. Je hoort gewoon iemand praten. Iemand die je niet, zeg maar, hoort.
Eileen, I hope you're hearing this and that. Anne-Marie, I hope you're all watching this and that swearing. I can hear tapping in that cupboard.
Dat gescheld ook gewoon.
I don't know where... Oh! I don't know where to go. Right, I'm gonna go on to landing.
Oké. De deur gaat eens open.
What the hell? Alright, I think I've had enough. I want to go down. Right, I'm gonna watch because I'm gonna kick the f***ing teddy back. Water's running in bathroom.
Now, everything that's taking place in the video is bizarre enough.
Ja, best wel.
But what happens next is downright chilling.
That's it. I've shit it. I'm going. I'm just gonna ask the little girl that's in the little bedroom. Emma, I'm sorry for shouting, sweet. Will you open the door for me, please?
Wow.
I have just seen something.
Ja, dat is wel
I have just seen something.
Een wit, geen 8%.
Right, that's it. I'm off down. I can't take no more. I am off frigging down. The things I do for you lot.
The woman calls out to a little girl ghost named Emma that allegedly haunts one of the rooms. No response. But there's a bang from a different bedroom, and when she turns, this. It looks like some pale figure that actually reflects the light is now standing at the doorway, but it quickly ducks back inside the room. And with this, the woman has had enough.
Ja, snap ik.
She ends her live stream and just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did this late night cleaner catch proof of her ghostly encounter on her Snapchat live stream? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Nou, als de hoax was het wel een goede hoax.
A cry from beyond. Back in the 1960s, the sad story of teenager Sylvia Likens was perhaps one of the most tragic events ever to occur in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I won't go into the grisly details of the case, but suffice to say, Sylvia Likens met a horrible fate, sometimes imprisoned in her own home's basement. Sylvia finally...
Voor mijn kijkers die niet goed Engels kunnen, ik zal het even vertalen. Dit meisje, Sylvia, was 16 jaar oud en ze werd gevangen gehouden in de kelder van haar ouders, als ik het goed hoor, of kenden ze in ieder geval. En daar is ze gestorven.
Lost her life, and the house remains abandoned. In this video, YouTuber Carlos Coy 135 and a friend are investigating the Indianapolis home where Sylvia met her tragic fate. Even though the pair don't notice it, things get a bit bizarre almost immediately. The house is empty, but this.
This is a freaky ass house. I know it's going to...
Did you see it? When the video is slowed down, you can see that it looks like the curtains on the far left window are pushed back, as if someone is taking a look outside. But the house is supposed to be empty. As they walk around the outside of the home, their camera catches another strange anomaly. Viewers say that it looks almost as if some misty white shape is peeking from the window and then rapidly ducks back inside. But this is when things get truly bizarre. The guys check out the basement where Sylvia Likens was imprisoned for much of her time in the house.
This is the basement where the little girl was tortured. Dude, come here. This is freaky. As you can see, this is what the basement looks like.
You see niks.
That's...
hell
no, this picture is serious too. Dude, I thought... There's a picture of the stairs. You got it. Swear to God.
As they walk away from the basement window, well, just listen closely and see what you hear.
Somebody help me, help me. Really?
There's a picture of the stairs. You got it.
Now, some claim that they can actually hear screams for help coming from the basement. Use the clip again with subtitles revealing what many viewers say they hear. So I tried to boost the audio by isolating certain frequencies, but since all speakers and headphones reproduce sound so differently, this may sound better or possibly worse, according to your speakers.
I can two speakers. Ja, je hoort het duidelijk. Je hoort duidelijk een vrouw schreeuwen van, kan iemand mij helpen, help. Dat heb je niet, ja oké, je moet wel goede geluid ervoor hebben, maar mijn telefoon die neemt dat gewoon echt op, dus je hoort gewoon duidelijk iemand om hulp roepen 2 keer.
So, does Sylvia Likens' ghost haunt this home? Or are viewers seeing and even hearing things that just aren't there? You decide. The Watcher. The Meanger Hotel, built near the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas, is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in the entire U.S. Guests at the Meanger claim to have witnessed and even felt a strange presence in the building's haunted hallways.
I'm looking at this photograph in the corridor, and all of a sudden the lighting gets dimmer, and then I feel that somebody's standing behind me. I turned, there was nobody there, but I felt this feeling of panic.
Many guests have stayed in one of the rooms in this hallway, and a lot of them have reported seeing a dark figure at the end.
Now, the Gomez family are certainly not ghost hunters. While visiting San Antonio, they simply decided to drop into the Meanger Hotel late one night to check it out. They'd heard about all the creepy ghost stories surrounding the place and wanted to see if they might witness something paranormal for themselves. But they didn't manage to capture anything. At least that's what they thought. When they reviewed their camera footage back, they found this.
was dat? Op de tweede verdieping. Je zag duidelijk een soort
The
schaduw.
person or thing watching over them from the third floor railing seems to look almost like a distorted black shadow. Not really anything human at all.
Nee, niet echt.
But then as it turns and moves away, it looks a bit like the shape of a man wearing a cowboy hat.
Ja, inderdaad, lijkt op die cowboy.
After reviewing the video, the Gomez family were chilled by what they found.
Ja, snap ik.
But since then, things have gotten a bit weirder. They've started having a very creepy problem with their dog Nala.
Oh.
It seems that on some occasions, Nala will just freak out, acting as if something is present in their house that they can't see.
What happened? What's scaring you? Is this scaring you? This? Oei.
Nou, die honden, kijk, en dat is niet echt, nou ja, geen probleem, maar honden zien natuurlijk zwart-wit, dus hun zien wat wij niet kunnen zien. Stel, er zou een geest op de bank zitten, Naila, of Naila heet ze, geloof ik dat die hond, die kan dat zien. Die kan die ghost, die geest zien zitten. Dat kunnen wij niet.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué es? Nala, are you okay?
No.
What's scaring you? What is it?
So is it possible that the bizarre watcher spirit from the Minger Hotel followed them home? Can Nala see this supernatural figure? Let me know what you think.
That's fucking creepy.
Man's best friend. Reddit user Junior Sis says that he's experienced some odd activity since moving into his new house. He says that he, his wife, and even his young son have taken to sleepwalking, and that lights around the house just seem to flicker for no reason. Late one night, while Junior Sis and his family were asleep, his camera caught this footage of his dog Macy.
Okay. Damn. What the fuck? Yo. Het lijkt wel of die hond werd weggetrokken, zeg maar. Want ze kijkt niet specifiek naar een ruimte. Ze is gewoon een beetje heen en weer aan het kijken en aan het snuffelen op de grond. En ze wordt gewoon, zeg maar, mee, alsof ze wordt, aan de staart of aan de poten wordt weggetrokken. Dat is creepy. Dat is echt creepy.
Now, first off and most importantly, let me say that little Macy was not hurt. But oddly, Junior Sis says that the dog is normally calm and not skittish or jumpy at all. So he has no idea what caused this reaction. The dog doesn't even seem to be looking at anything in particular. So it almost seems like something touched it. Some viewers even think that it looks like the dog could have been pulled or pushed by something unseen. Either way, little Macy took a crash into the bedroom door, but luckily was not hurt. Francis Lincoln was taking a video of his yellow lab doing a trick. When he posted it to Facebook, he says his friend Jeff noticed something very odd in the background. Okay, boy, come on.
Well, what the fuck? Het leek wel een baldenpop die aan het zwaaien was. Die gewoon zeg maar aan het hoekje aan het kijken was. Wat die hond aan het doen was. En dat ze de ding de hand had uitgerekt van... Oi. Wow, dat was fucking creepy.
It almost looks like a Barbie doll peers out of the shelf to take a look at what's going on. Now, looking at the small size of the shelf, plus the fact that it's right against a wall, makes it seem like it would be very difficult to fake this effect.
Ja, dat is wel.
But you decide. Thanks for watching. You can submit or suggest videos at nuketop5@gmail.com and follow me on Twitter for updates.
Zullen we er nog eentje doen, jongens? Is dat nu een uurtje live? Zullen we er nog eentje doen? We doen er nog eentje.
You can't get out of here. You have to turn around.
Zo, ik heb het al gezien. Oh, maakt niet uit.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera. Scary people. On and off road rage. In Brazil, a man in a car cuts off a motorcycle rider. Well, the rider doesn't take it so well and decides to give the driver the finger. And this might be one of the worst mistakes of the motorcycle rider's life. Unbeknownst to him, the driver of the car has had a few drinks and also seems to be completely mentally unstable. As the motorcyclist speeds off, the car begins to maniacally follow him, dangerously weaving in and out of traffic.
So, what the fuck?
The driver pulls ahead and tries to swerve right into the motorcycle. But the crazy doesn't end there. The motorcyclist speeds away, but the man in the car follows.
What the fuck? Transforming the auto. Je moet wel extra rijbewijs zijn, kom jongens. Hij blijft nooit je volgen. Als je niet dat je doorrijdt, dan blijft gewoon dichtbij en kijken wat er gebeurt. Hij houdt gewoon die vrachtwagen tegen.
Again, the driver tries and fails to take out the cyclist. The rider falls back, but the man in the car still won't stop. He slams on his brakes in the middle of the freeway, almost getting hit by a semi-truck.
Ja, precies.
At this point, the motorcycle rider realizes that things might be getting just a bit out of hand. He turns around and drives backwards along the shoulder of the road. And he's finally got rid of the insane driver. Or not.
Zo, dat schudden wij nog. Nee, was hurt in die video.
The motorcycle rider makes one final attempt at escape.
Zo, dan de gooien. Hij stopt er.
He hits his brakes and
hij is gewoon, die man die zeg maar die motorrijder probeerde aan te rijden, is gewoon letterlijk uit de auto gestapt om achterna te gaan rennen. Terwijl je hem al 3 of 4 keer bijna hebt aangereden. Wat de fuck is er mis met je, joh? Ga niet drinken. Voor al jullie jonge kijkers die ik heb, en waarschijnlijk ook, ik heb ook mensen van mijn leeftijd, maar voor de jonge kijkers, nooit drinken of alcoholische drinks drinken, goed Nederlands. Maar in ieder geval geen alcohol drinken als je achter het stuur gaat. Dan krijg je dit en er gebeuren heel veel ongelukken, dus nooit doen jongens. Wijze tip van Zaku.
pulls over the grass divider on the side of the road just in time and manages to finally escape the deranged driver. But in this quick clip, you can see just how insane the motorist pursuing him was. You can actually see the driver attempt to jump from his car and continue chasing the motorcycle on foot. Luckily, no one was hurt in this scary encounter. Out of left field, Reddit user Remelad2 says that his brother's house is remotely located in the countryside of a small town in Denmark. The house is on an isolated road, surrounded by fields, so technically there shouldn't be many other people around. And there certainly shouldn't be anyone around at nearly 3 a.m. in the morning. In this video, Remelad2 claims that his brother's motion-activated security camera captured this image of someone, or something, creeping out of an empty field in the middle of the night.
Is it you? Wat? Is dat? Lijkt op een zwerver, iemand met heel veel kleren aan. En daar is hij.
This remote Danish town is deep in the countryside and has only a population of around 7,500 people. So homeless people and drifters are not common.
No.
So just who or what is this? Remalad 2 believes that the figure is too big to be a person and could possibly be some supernatural figure. But what do you think? Is this some strange creature wandering out of the barren fields? Or is it just a very odd-looking person dressed in very bizarre clothes? You decide. Holly Walnuts. UK urban explorer Dead Drop explores some abandoned and downright creepy places. Everything from crawling through creepy tunnels to climbing tall, rusty structures to film the view from dizzying heights. But one of his most frightening experiences so far didn't come from scaling hundreds of feet in the air or sliding through cramped spaces. It came from a frightening experience with some very sketchy people. So Dead Drop is exploring the roof of what seems to be an abandoned building. But turns out he's not alone.
Ja, dat dacht ik al.
Hello. Hiya.
Right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, that's okay.
The men demand that he climb down from the roof, claiming to be the building owners. And this is where things take a truly creepy turn. Once on the ground, the men seem to try to get Dead Drop to go inside the empty building, which he wisely refuses.
What is that? What is that?
Hij gaat gewoon een tik op zijn poot. Met die eindbal.
I'm filming, you know.
Detta är spag och camera sulla testa. Vaffanculo. Come back. He's just fight here. He's wasting our time. Fight here.
He didn't need to do that though, did he?
When Dead Drop refuses to go inside the building, one of these low-rent gangsters decides to smack him in the leg with an iron bar. With that, Dead Drop decides to just get out of there.
I'm not, I'll just take pictures. Clearly, I'm not going to record myself burgling, am I?
No, no. I'm saying.
What is that? I'll go. I didn't mean to. I apologise, alright?
Alright, man.
Holy sh**.
Luckily, Dead Drop was not seriously hurt, but who knows what might have happened if he had went inside that abandoned building. For more creepy urban explorations, check out Dead Drop's YouTube channel. Deconstruction. A man named John Manley was working for a construction company in Liverpool, England, doing work on a Travelodge hotel. After several weeks of work were completed, many of the construction workers, including John, say that they were never paid. Well, apparently, if you don't pay John Manley for his construction work, then he does deconstruction work. That would be John driving the excavator.
Not interested. Not arsed. That's what happens when That's what happens when people don't pay the wages, mate. You just don't on the job. Scamper, mate.
Ik geef die man geen ongelijk. Als je ik bedoel, hun doen hun werk waar ze betaald voor krijgen en dan krijgen ze niet betaald. Ja, dan zou ik het ook doen.
He's a sick man, mate. Oh my God, he's not arsed. Right through the building, mate. Right through the building. Hey! Oh!
Apparently, John was owed 600 British pounds for his work. Now, this whole incident has been heavily debated in the British press. Some call John a working-class hero for standing up for himself and his fellow workers against a company that wouldn't pay them. But others say he just took things way too far. So, what do you think? Is John a little scary?
No.
Or is he a hero?
Hij is gewoon een held.
Let me know down in the comments. The ghost trucks of Clinton Road. Clinton Road in West Milford, New Jersey has long been said to be home to extreme paranormal activity. Local legends say that the road is haunted by the ghost of a young boy, and that the woods are home to occult rituals and activity. But there is one legend about Clinton Road that is stranger than all the others. You see, some motorists claim that while driving on the road late at night, their car has been closely followed by a mysterious white truck. This bizarre legend goes back many years.
I'm back on Clinton Road. Okay, we're gonna make a left out of here. We're gonna nail it!
Oh my God, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. Wow, he is coming really fast. All we saw was like a streak of blue, and then all of a sudden you saw the headlights. Oh my God, they turned off their lights. They're blinking their lights at us.
They're calling for help, John.
Oh my God, they turned them off again. Now they turned them back on. Oh my God. I'm flipping. That's it. I'm flipping. I'm crazy. I am really pissed. I am really pissed. I am really pissed. I am really pissed. Yeah, me
Shut up!
So,
I don't know what to do. I'm so pissed. What the fuck, man? What do you want with
Even today, some still claim to see the mysterious white truck following them on Clinton Road. As YouTuber Your Boy Dave and his friends are driving on Clinton Road late one night, it seems they might not be alone.
Couch.
Hello. Is that the same truck? Yes, it is. It's the same truck. Oh my God.
No way.
Yes, it is. It's been the same truck 3 times.
And they
It's
just
stopping.
No, he stopped.
Turn around, Dave.
No, don't turn around. He stopped.
You can't get out of here. You have to
He's
turn around.
reversing. He's reversing. I swear to
You have
God.
to turn around to get out, Dave.
Slow down.
Dave, you have to turn around to get out.
Do you?
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. That's
What the
couch.
f*** do you mean? Just ran down the ramp.
Hold up, slow down.
Oh
Let's see
my
if he
God.
comes.
Kevin, roll up your window. Oh my God, what is wrong with you, Kevin?
I don't know. Let's see.
Roll up your window.
He's coming.
Dave! Oh my God, Dave! Dave! Just go straight.
Wait, is that a white truck? It's a white pickup.
He's stopping again. He's turning around. Dave!
No, hold up. I want to see this.
Dave's passengers mentioned that they've seen the same white truck pass them 3 times. Now, it seems very unlikely that there are white, quote, ghost trucks patrolling Clinton Road. But it is possible that thugs in a white truck, who are familiar with the local legend, might be out on the road to intentionally harass late-night drivers. And who knows what their other intentions might be. So I'm filing this one under Scary People. Selfie surprise. In this TikTok video, Catherine Goodwin was taking video with her friends as they were hanging out at a club. They catch something very odd.
Yo, what the fuck?
So is this a ghost caught on camera or just a very pale person who accidentally photobombed?
Dat vind ik zo raar. Je zag eerst dat handje bij dat meisje zeg maar op de schouders. En vervolgens zie je inderdaad een soort ghostachtig figuur met zijn gezicht zo gewoon meedoen met de selfie.
Their shot. You decide. Thanks for watching. Submit or suggest videos at Nuketop5.
Weet je wat? We doen er nog eentje. De allerlaatste. Daarna ga ik echt weg. Want ik moet echt voor alles doen hier in huis. Dus we doen er nog eentje. En dan gaan we ermee uit.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Best left hidden. TikTok user Nick Semino says that his house has always been somewhat haunted.
Okay.
But things recently took a turn for the worse once he discovered some old patient IDs that had been hidden in his house behind a secret door. Nick has no idea how or why the patient IDs ended up hidden in his house, but the tags date back to 1965 and are all from the Kings Park Psychiatric Hospital in Long Island, New York.
Okay.
Before this hospital was shut down by the state, Kings Park Psychiatric was known for horrific patient abuse.
I've laid all the cards out and we've been doing some research. You can only see them well with the flashlight, but a lot of the medications these people were taking were for schizophrenia and other disorders like.
Dus wat hij zegt, van hij heeft patiëntenpasjes gevonden en die kwam naar een ziekenhuis vlakbij hem of zo en maar die ziekenhuis is zeg maar abandoned geworden, dus hij is verlaten geworden door de staat. En voor de mensen die erop staan, die pasjes, die mensen hebben schizofrenia of iets anders, zeg maar, andere, bijvoorbeeld mental health.
Some research. You can only see them well with the flashlight, but a lot of the medications these people were taking were for schizophrenia and other disorders like that. Some were for bipolar and some were from anxiety or psychotic episodes, and this is mind-blowing. These obviously are the easy ones to see. And it says their department, their telephone number, all this. These are crazy. You get the date, you get the doctor that prescribed it, when they have to take it, and what drug it was. I'm going to gather their names, their addresses, who their doctors were. I'm going to try to figure out if any of them are still alive. Why these were hidden in my house. Maybe someone lived in my house that was in the psych ward or something like that. I'm going to research some of the buildings. I'll try to get answers. Because you're kidding me, no way. This is an actual horror movie. I literally think I just summoned something. I don't want to be down here now.
After finding and researching the patient tags, Nick says that the haunting in his house just got more intense.
Like what? This is... Oh my god, what is going on?
Zo, gaat is zijn huis.
The sink is on.
Oh, je ziet daar een huis. Kijk, daar in dat huis, in de kamer zo recht voor me, zie je bij het raam, zie je een zwarte schaduw. Voor mij staat een ghost. Maar, even serieus, hoe hoog is zijn huis? Hij heeft gewoon ik zag 4 trappen, 1 naar beneden, 3 naar boven toe. What the fuck, man, deze man,
The sink. What is going on?
Wat, kraan.
What is this? Hello? Stuff was literally flying downstairs. Oh my god.
Yo, what the fuck?
Spirit, enough! Stuff is just being thrown from... And now the TV's off.
Ik wil niet zeggen, de tv schijnt niet uit.
What is going on?
In this clip, Nick even manages to capture a bizarre shadowy figure in one of the doorways, even though he says he didn't see the odd apparition while he was filming. But things get even more bizarre. Nick says that it now seems that the haunting has even followed him to his job at a local frozen yogurt shop.
Okay guys, we're literally just about to leave my store when just started flickering again. This is the second time it's happened. My car's over there.
Dus, ik had het eigenlijk mis. Ik zei aan de achterstem, het is de eerste deur, zeg maar links. En hij is de eigenaar van de yoghurtshop. En, weet je, dus, ze zeggen dat die geest, zeg maar, die in zijn huis bezig was, nu naar zijn werk is gekomen. Dat die dood dat ook inderdaad is.
And her keys are in the f***ing bag.
We need to go. We need to go get my keys.
And the light turned on.
I don't want to go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna literally record this whole thing just so you guys can see what happened. I'm literally so f***ing scared. Okay, okay, something... The bathroom light's on too.
Just like, well, why are my keys on the floor? They were not there. Like, my dad put them on the desk. Like, oh my god. We're 15 minutes past our shift because of this shit.
We closed at 10. So we need to like, it's so dark because all the light switches are over here.
Stop it. Stop it. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, this is what I mean.
Oké, dus ze waren de sleutel aan het pakken van een meisje. En toen werd er gegooid in de richting, of tussen voor het gezicht van die Nick, zeg maar, die Nick Semino.
This room is over. This is.
Oh my god.
This is what we're dealing with.
Oh my god, yo, what the Bro, Nick, did you do this on purpose? You fake this? No, I'm gonna be dead at you, Nick.
Stop, you're literally... Are you...
No, wait, no.
Die lampen beginnen te zwaaien.
We're gonna peace out for the night. Okay.
We're
gonna peace out for the night.
Even his co-workers start experiencing intense supernatural encounters while working alone at the store.
And he says, our song is like this is not a joke. Oh my god.
Je zag een duidelijk dat bakkie, wat zeg maar, op dat ding stond, zag je naar beneden vallen terwijl dat meisje aan het zingen was. Oké. En hier gaat het mee zijn. Nou, muziek gestopt. Kan je zeggen, nou in de luchtschacht, of zij zijn geklopt.
Oh my god, literally, no one
Maar toch wel.
Now I have to say, Nick Semino's TikTok is probably the most compelling supernatural TikTok account I've ever seen. His footage shows multiple witnesses to his paranormal encounters, and the witness reactions actually seem pretty legit. But as always, real or fake, I leave it to you to decide. Nick is currently in the process of setting up a YouTube channel where he plans to show longer videos of his encounters. So head over there and subscribe. Or you can check out his TikTok at NickSemino68. The Watcher in the Window. Over on the YouTube ghost hunting channel, The Haunted Side, lead investigator Patrick and his cameraman Jason are investigating the supposedly very haunted Cleanwater Demon House in Reno, Nevada. According to...
Je hoorde het, hè? Cleanwater Demon Waterhuis. Dus er zitten demonen daar.
Local legend, many people have lost their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to occult activity for years. As Patrick and Jason investigate, they experience many strange occurrences.
Region.
Oh, I got dizzy there for a second.
Central.
Oh, it's so cold right here.
Yeah, it just got real cold.
Oh. Who's in here?
Wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
As
Patrick says, who's in here? Without even noticing, he picks up a small voice, almost like a child, whispering, me.
Ja, precies.
Who's in here?
What the fuck?
What the f***?
Alsof het in het liep of zo.
Footsteps right above us.
Ja, zie je?
The guys hear bizarre noises from upstairs and head up to investigate. As they are checking out the upper floor, some truly creepy things are happening on the floor below.
If you walk closer to this machine right here, it'll let us know that you're there. Can you come just a little bit closer? Ooh, yeah. Did you see that?
Waar gaat de fiets om? Je kan zien.
After reviewing the footage, we could...
Je kon echt zien, wat die man nu waarschijnlijk ook gaat zeggen, dat je zag gewoon dat die fiets werd, zeg maar, omver werd geduwd.
no explainable reason that bike should have fallen over, so we decide to regroup and head back upstairs.
Upstairs EVP session. Is there somebody up here with me? Whoa! Dude!
Okay. Gewoon eens power rennen.
Is that you?
No. What the f***?
But throughout the whole investigation, there's something even more chilling going on. Something that the guys don't even realize.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good. What was that?
Een schaduwfiguur zag je.
Patrick catches an unexplained shadow figure looming in a doorway, as if staring out at them. Even more bizarre, they have a second camera filming inside, and as you can see, there's no one there.
Nee, what the fuck? Dat is wel creepy.
What was that? What? I don't think that was a shadow. It was on the other side of that window.
But it gets even creepier.
Nog creepier.
They don't realize it, but this strange dark figure seems to be watching over them throughout their investigation.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move the volume down like a smidgen. Just tell me when.
Okay.
When it's not feeding back.
Daarboven, als je zeg maar links keek, een punt met de puntdak, zag je een zwart figuur, geloof ik.
Smidgen, just tell me when.
Ja, zie je?
When it's not feeding back with that.
En nou duikt hij weg.
What's especially creepy about this figure is it appears there and then a second later disappears from that window.
To watch the Haunted Side's full two-part investigation of the Cleanwater Demon House, as well as their other weekly paranormal investigations, check out their YouTube channel. The Poltergeist Prankster. Nuketop5 viewer Zay Acosta says that since he moved into his house 4 years ago, strange things have been happening. He believes that his home might be haunted by a mischievous poltergeist. Now, Zay says that most of the poltergeist activity is pretty minor, like knocking things off shelves, randomly opening doors, and moving small objects.
Ja, die kaas gewoon heen en weer. What the fuck?
But it seems that the presence sometimes really freaks out Zay's sons.
Oh.
Sponge pudding. Sponge pudding? That sounds kind of good.
It's really good noodles in it.
What do you say?
I say, good sponge. When I first
Zo gaat niet weten. Nou, doe dit.
Now, often in these videos, viewers will ask, but why was the person filming to begin with?
Yeah, no.
Well, Zay sent me the original of this video, which is over 10 minutes long. It features him filming his sons as they joke around and eat at the kitchen table. And I have to say that it definitely does not look like any typical, quote, setup for a ghost video that I've ever seen. It looks like a legit 10-minute home movie that just happens to catch a very creepy occurrence. But what do you think? Is this a poltergeist caught on camera? Because if it's a hoax, Zay's sons definitely don't seem to be in on it.
Nee, die weet het niet meer. Mijn kinderen.
On TikTok. TikTok user Kimberly Winchester works night shifts in a hospital. The section where Kimberly works is near the surgery rooms and not far from the hospital morgue. So it's empty most of the night. Or at least it's supposed to be.
I have been working here in a hospital in Maine for about 6 to 7 months, and I didn't believe in the ghost stories that have been going around because I'm just not superstitious like that, and basically I just ignored it, and then some weird stuff started happening, like hearing voices and seeing things, and the craziest things I've seen and heard
The hospital uses angle dome mirrors in the corner of each hall for safety.
Yeah.
These mirrors reflect 90 degrees, showing you who or what is in the hallway around the corner. This is an important detail, because Kimberly and her co-workers claim that they started seeing strange things in these mirrors.
What the f***?
What is that?
Who is standing down that hallway?
In the safety mirror, Kimberly sees the chilling reflection of a dark figure standing in the opposite hallway.
Whoa, what the fuck?
When she goes to check, nothing there.
Hey guys, it's Kimberly Winchester coming right back at you. Going to the corner where I recorded the video. So basically the ghost would be like standing right up in this area, and I was recording over here. What the f***?
Now, Kimberly sees the bizarre dark figure down the other hallway. Cut to another night, and Kimberly and a coworker see something, but this time it's not in a mirror.
Okay.
Bestie and me in my haunted section. Oh, it's scary. Okay, let's get it. Whoa! Dude, what the f*** is that, bro? Dude!
Je ziet gewoon een zwart...
Who the f*** is that?
Je ziet gewoon een zwart, ja, kozenachtig iets, figuur, weet ik hoe je dat wil noemen, zie je gewoon daar in die raam staan van die deur. What the fuck?
Dude, are you f***ing me? Are you playing a joke on me? What the f*** is that? I play a joke on you when I've been with Dude, who the f*** is that? Oh my god, we gotta go. Dude, like, what the f*** is that, bruh? Like, who the f*** is here? Like, what are you doing? Dude, like, what? Why are we actually doing this? What? Where the f***? Yo, who the f*** is out here? Who's f***ing doing this? Huh? Huh? Who the f***? Anybody? Dude. No, I think that's there.
Now, this could have simply been an intruder or someone roaming the hospital halls. But, by far, the most chilling and bizarre clip of the alleged mirror shadow figures was captured by one of Kimberly's co-workers.
Yo, what the fuck is that? What?
Now, the shadow figures can be explained away easily enough, or it could
Maar het leek op, hoe heet die vrouw nou? Die vrouw van de ring, weet je wel? Daar leek het op. Gewoon, ze kruipt op handen en voeten met haar haar zo naar voren in een witte jurk. Leek echt op de vrouw van de ring.
be a hoax. But I personally have absolutely no idea what this thing might be.
What the fuck?
So if you have a theory, please let me know down in the comments. The Pursuit. In this video, Jordanian explorers Hassan Barbar and Ahmad Salih team up to explore an abandoned house that is allegedly haunted by the spirit of a witch or female jinn. Now, this one is different from many of the videos that I've featured in that both explorers have their cameras running, so we get two views of what's happening. The ghost hunters are broadcasting each of their feeds live, simultaneously on Facebook and Snapchat. So, not long into the investigation, Hassan notices something strange at the end of a hallway.
Wat is dat? Is hier gewoon een zwart figuur?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
What the fuck is dat? En daar is het. What the fuck? Ja, hij zou het ook doen. Oké.
Some dark figure seems to be peering at Hassan from around a doorway. But when he runs to investigate, there's nothing there. But when his friend Ahmad turns his camera toward the same doorway that Hassan has just passed through, things get truly bizarre.
حياة الله في حدا.
والله العظيم كان في شيء.
The black figure is caught on camera again, but this time it seems to be turned and watching Hassan right behind his back.
That's creepy.
Ahmad charges toward the figure.
بسم الله.
En daar is hij.
حسن. حسن. انت اللي واقف هون؟ انت اللي بصور. كيف انت؟ كيف؟ بس فهمني اياها كيف انت؟
هاي بصور
يا بني ادم في واحد كان اسود بسود هون واقف، شو مالك؟
مش حدا والله ما في حدا اسود
يا زلمه والله العظيم كان في حدا اسود بسود.
والله انا كنت جوا هسه طلعت وناديت عليك قعدت انادي عليك.
يا اخوان المتابعين معي بربكم ما في كان واحد اسود واقف هون محل حسن؟
The mysterious dark shape disappears again, and Ahmad seems a bit angry, as if he might think that his fellow explorer Hassan is pulling a prank on him.
والله العظيم كان في حدا اسود بسود.
والله انا كنت جوا هسه طلعت وناديت عليك قعدت انادي عليك.
يا اخوان المتابعين معي بربكم ما في كان واحد اسود واقف هون محل حسن؟
As they continue to explore, the strange black mass seems to be following them.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن. بسم الله. شوفي. دقيقة.
Now they believe this dark shape might be the witch or female jinn who...
Ja, kijk, je weet niet of het echt is. Ik bedoel, het kan zijn dat het echt is. Maar het kan ook zijn dat het gewoon gestaged is. En dat er gewoon nog een vriend van hem bij is. En die heeft zijn eigen ongekleed in een van een zwart pak of zo. En ja, ik weet niet. Het kan echt zijn, maar het kan ook nep zijn.
Haunts the house. However, they just can't seem to catch up with the figure. But maybe they don't really want to.
Nee, ja.
أنا واحد بلاحظ إيش وراي.
Wow, what the fuck?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Achter die Ahmed geloof ik of zo. Weet je hoe die vent heet? Die vent met een baardje zeg maar. Zag je gewoon die figuur letterlijk achter hem staan. En je zag zo half zijn gezicht.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. شو مالك؟ بسم الله. بسم الله. إيش في؟ بسم الله. شو في؟ أحمد.
Hassan notices in his camera feed that someone or something seems to be following right behind him. And he doesn't want any part of it. He gets out of there as quickly as he can, seemingly on the verge of tears. The two explorers end their investigation shortly after this encounter. So, did Jordanian ghost hunters Hassan Barbar and Ahmad Saleh catch a witch or a jinn on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Jongens, ik ga de stream hierbij afsluiten. Ik wil jullie hartstikke bedanken voor het kijken. En we zijn bijna een uur en bijna 3 kwartier live gegaan. Dus ja, je kunt dit lekker terugkijken. Vergeet niet te liken en te abonneren als je nieuw bent. Dus tot de volgende stream. Bye bye.